So Lewis Hamilton isn't the greatest of all time. Don't know who needs to hear that, but probably you. And I know, I'm changing up the setup for the 90th time, holding the mic again. A little bit of a throwback to like 7 videos ago. And maybe this one will stick. I really like standing. It allows me to move. Sitting's too restrictive, clearly. But yes, Lewis Hamilton is not the greatest of all time. And neither is Ayrton Senna. Neither is Michael Schumacher. Neither is Sebastian Vettel, for that fact. Do you know why though? Because there conceivably cannot be a greatest of all time. It makes no sense to anybody for there to be a greatest of all time in a sport that spans across loads of years. Take football, for example. That sport has been about for over 120 years, at least, probably 150. I can't actually remember. But when you look back at the 1970s, you're not going to compare Pele to Messi because the way the game was played was different. Everyone's attitude and fitness and everything of the sorts was different. So why would you expect Pele to come into the modern game and dominate the way that he did before and score his 7,872 goals? It doesn't make sense. So when you bring that into Formula 1, how does it make any sense that Ayrton Senna would comfortably sit in a car right now beside Lewis Hamilton and beat him? The cars are different, the people are different, and their lifestyles are so much different. James Hunt was out doing things that weren't so PG-13 on the nights before races and nights after races. Lewis Hamilton, this year specifically, was going back to his hotel room with his dog and probably posting a nice Instagram post thanking the team. Now, this isn't to say that someone like James Hunt or Alain Prost or anybody like that are not good drivers. It's just naive of you to think that they're the same, that they're in the same bracket. Look at this car, specifically even just 15 years ago, of Fernando Alonso. Now look at the size of the car he's going to be driving in this coming season. It doesn't make sense. You can't realistically expect people like Michael Schumacher to have jumped into the hybrid era and just killed it. Chances are probably would. There was less time between the generations of cars, but they're so drastically different. Don't take this as me saying that your favourite driver is invalidated and is nowhere near as good as that you think they are. You have every right to your opinion and that you think that Fangio was the greatest of all time. His 5 world titles are still 5 world titles in the history books. Granted, they're different world titles to the ones that Lewis Hamilton won, to the ones that Michael Schumacher won, to the ones that Ayrton Senna won, but they're all world titles at the end of the day. Personally, for me, my greatest of all time, Mika Hakkinen. He is unbelievable, and if I could choose a driver to meet and to just see race with my own eyes, it would be him. Does that make him the greatest of all time? No. He's just my favourite driver, and I think that he does bits in a car. But put him up against Charles Leclerc, I don't know what happens. Charles Leclerc doesn't have any world titles, but the cars are different. Looking at a sport that's spanned this long, it's unreasonable to think it's even the same as what was when it started. Look at the Formula 1 cars from the 50s. Look at the Formula 1 cars from today. It's the same. You saw the 15-year difference. This 60-year difference is just unbelievable. The cars didn't have wings. The downforce and the wheels and everything was just different. It's a different sport. Yes, it's under the same name. Yes, the cars are still driving, but what Formula 1 is today is not what it was when it started. If we're going to be saying that there are GOATs, they're all GOATs and they're all level, and that's how it has to be. You can't realistically say that there is one better than the other because it's incomparable. And that is the point of this video. It's short, it's sweet. No one is truly a GOAT in Formula 1 because it's not fair. We cannot judge like that. However, we can all say they are the GOAT of their era. And that's just how it's going to be. This video was a little bit different. I actually really enjoyed just standing here and chatting a load of nonsense. So I feel like I might mix this in with your regular scheduled videos where I sit a meter down there. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please hit subscribe and give the video a like. Bye bye.